But greetings and salutations, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of Parasite Eve. Oh, you know what I should do? I should set up a button so that it opens up the Twitch Manager tab. Time to fight the powerhouse of the cell. Yeah. Hey, you okay? You ought to be resting. Fuck, wish I could. But I'm the only one who knows what happened last night. I've been gathering some info on Melissa. She's got no relatives and no close friends. She was sick often, always on some kind of medication. People at the opera said they were amazed she could even stand on stage. Her apartment burned down right after the incident, so we have no info on her medication. So, what's all this spontaneous combustion and stuff about? It wasn't exactly spontaneous. People were actually set on fire. Oh, come on. What, like one of those ESP things? That's the best way to describe it right now. ESP, huh? Well, I'm not buying it. But if you're right, how are we supposed to deal with something like that? I believe her. After all, Fuck's the only one who only witnessed so far. But if you're gonna take on a suspect like that, you better ask Baker for a better sidearm. Oh, Ryuko!
Merry Xmas.
Ryoko, thank you so much. Holy shit, thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Ryoko. You're awesome. Thank you so much. I've read your report. Still hard to believe, but we can't deny all those deaths. We're going to go all out to solve this case. Make sure you're well equipped. Go down to the weapons department and give this permit to Torres. He'll help you out. Daniel is so awesome. Daniel is great. Also, Out of Phase. I fucking love Out of Phase. It is such a good fucking song. Like, holy shit. Why is she named Fuck? Humor. Hang on, I'm gonna play with the aspect ratio a little. There we go, that looks a little better. But yeah, no, like, this is the main theme for the police station. And god, this just sounds so fucking... This sounds so unbelievably smooth. I love this shit. I live for this shit. Okay, so everyone's still on the same dialogue they were before. Game's being a little wonky with controls. I don't remember the controls being this imprecise. Alright, never mind. I'm getting the hang of it. Yeah, no, I actually really like exploring the police station because this, like, it feels lived in. Fuck, you better put on your vest too. Can't be too careful. At last, it's mine. Still medicated. I'll have to go. It was nice to talk for a bit. Alright, take it easy, Muffet. Hope you feel better. Also, if I see this OSD at Tower Records in Shibuya next week, I'm definitely buying it for how good it is. Tonsillitis suck. Ooh, yeah. Also, if you see it, post it on the Discord, because I would love to just see that physically. The weapons department? You didn't get head hit last night, right? It's downstairs. And I hope you feel better soon, Muffet. Hey there, good looking. Got the crap, Torres. Got the crap, Wayne. Where's Torres? That Baldy? Who knows? So, what'll it be? Shotgun? Rocket launcher? Wayne! Yeah, yes, sir. Idiots like you are the reason why guns won't disappear from this country. Get your ass back to weapon storage. You're far from ready to be handling guns in here. Okay, sheesh. Torres, I need some equipment. Last night's case, it was quite a mess. But as long as cops rely on guns, criminals will too. It's a vicious cycle. I hate to hand a weapon to a young cop like you, but I hear this isn't your ordinary crook. As I can't send you off empty-handed. Say, you can't carry any more equipment. Wayne, take some of the things and put them in storage. Yeah, I've never gotten that dialogue. I was going club only, so I actually didn't have as much. I was leaving more of my inventory filled. I've never gotten that. The game actually has like in-universe dialogue for get some shit out of your inventory. You have something to say, officer? No, sir! So you want to leave something here? Yeah, no, like, game actually goes... And, like, it's flavored dialogue. Torres is like, Wayne, move your ass! Here. This is the most powerful gun I can allow you to have. And it's an assault rifle. I will explain the gun mechanics in a little bit, because I believe we're about to get a mod permit. But... No, we have a mod permit. Captain Baker already notified me. Show me a modification permit again. So then if we head her down to the mod permit. Which gun? Let's modify, let me make sure I got this right. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to pause it real quick and make a save state just in case I bugger something up. So let's go with the M16 that he just gave us. Add a slot. You can see that, blank slot right there just got opened up. Each gun has a certain number of, slots that you can use, that you can put, modifications on. So right now, when we got the M16, it was just double shot and nothing. It could have one slot and that was it. Now with the mod permit, we are allowed 2 slots. Which is actually good for reasons we'll get to later. This is the opening of... The game is easing you into the gun system. The gun system is my favorite thing ever, and I'm going to go so hard once we actually get to bite into it. Alright, just wait here. All set. Just remember, cops own guns for protection. Don't let the guns own you. Psst, don't tell Torres, but you can use your tool to tune up guns. You can rearrange equipment parameters and added effects to tweak your equipment. I can show you some cool tune-up techniques. And here's the rest. Tune-up icon. Using the tool item, you can add or remove parameters and added effects on your weapon or armor to create customized equipment. If you remove an added effect from a weapon or armor, that equipment will disappear. The number of added effects that can be attached to a piece of equipment is determined by the number of slots in the equipment. You can increase the number of slots by getting your equipment modified at the New York Weapons Department, at the NYPD Weapons Department. Got it? Trust me, you can never have too much firepower. Of course, can't use them without bullets, so better make sure you always have your club. Just in case, you know? Now, why don't you leave the stuff you don't need with me? So, if I'm not mistaken, a tool. So, we can show this off right now. We go over here. Whoops. Tune. We pick the item that we want. We pick the destination item. Then we pick the source item. And parameter. So when you're moving it, you can either pick the add-ons, so like rate of fire 3, or you can pick the stats. If you pick the stats, then the stats will be moved over, so the M16 will now gain the +3 to attack and the +1 to clip size that are on the 1911. However, we could also do the reverse. Put the stats of the M16 onto the 1911. This allows you to basically Frankenstein gun parts around to create the stupidest thing imaginable. And it's just so great. It's so good. I have never seen a system like this in any other game, and this game lets you just do some fucking hilarious things. I've seen like some truly insanely strong weapons. Yeah, no, like the acid bullets you can get on the grenade launcher. You put acid bullets on anything else, and just it's over. I think my cat likes his presents. Ah. Got a new food bowl and a water fountain. Ooh. But, on a related note to, the gunplay, I thought about it last night, and I don't believe I'm going to go for a gun-only run. Sorry, a club-only run. Just because making Frankenstein guns is, like, the best part of this game. And, I don't think you won't be able to show that off, with clubs very easily. Club-only is a fun run, don't get me wrong. But, it feels like I don't know if I'm as skilled enough to do that, so I'm going to hold off. Like, if I do that, that would be a run I do on my own time, recorded. You know what I mean? Out in the club. Wish I could get for a nice Christmas dinner. Dogs, yeah, the police dogs. I was wondering if we could actually talk to the dogs. I know the dogs are named. I just don't remember what they're, what kind of freaks of nature firearms we're making this on. I'm not sure. We could obviously go for the meta strat, which would be, stick random fire and, rate of fire 3 onto a machine gun. Because random fire disables your ability to, select your targets. But, so the way the rate of fire, works, the higher the rate of fire on your gun, the lower the damage per bullet. Now, for rate of fire 2 and 3, it's a net increase because I believe rate of fire 2 makes your bullets 75% power, and rate of fire 3 makes them 66. So overall, you're getting a damage increase. But I believe rate of fire 5 is breaking even. And then rate of fire 7 and 10 are actually a downgrade in damage. Which is funny, considering that those things chew up your ammo. So, but the thing about random fire is that for the cost of not being able to select your targets, you get a bonus to your fire rate without a penalty to damage. So you stick that on an SMG and just go to town. That's kind of the meta strat for this game. And I believe that's what I did last year. So I might try to do something different. Maybe try going with a shotgun. I don't know, we'll see. Hey. Hey there. You lost? Rocket launcher gate. Ben? Daddy! So this is Ben. Ben, this is fuck. I'm teaching you swears today, son. Now what are you doing here? Here. Tickets? Oh, yeah. The concert. Sorry, son. Daddy's real busy today. I promise I'll make it up for— Fine! Ben! Guess every kid needs a mother. It's not true. I was raised by my father too after my mother died. I'll always be grateful for him. Yeah, well, his mother's still alive. That's a threatening statement, Daniel. I think the framing was more meant to be like... Daniel doesn't think... no, sorry. I'm an idiot. I'm braining. But yeah, now, like... The whole thing with Daniel and his son is really sad. He's done really well. You met Daniel's son, Ben? Daniel divorced his wife last year. This was before you were assigned here. He kept saying every boy needs a father. So he fought for Ben's custody with Lorraine, his ex-wife. Well, he won, but being a cop, I doubt if he has time to spend with him. Oh, yeah, Captain Baker was looking for you. Hey, Cap, except Kathy. We like Kathy. We like Kathy here. Sir? You were looking for me? Yes. We're having a press conference, and I want you there too. Fuck me? That's right. You'll be on national television as the sole survivor of that incident. What about I? I'm here now. I was forced by my family to touch grass. Oh, I hope you lived. Fuck, I see. But you only answer when I ask you. The media's just looking for anything to grill us about. They may even turn you into a suspect, so you let me do the talking. Understood? Yes, sir. Okay, then. Let's go meet the press. So, you're saying this could be the work of a terrorist? That is what we currently speculate. How about accounts of officers and firemen at the scene bursting into flames? That was... sorry. I forgot Aya is cut off in this scene. So, if I hit A too much, it'll skip dialogue. How did Detective Brea survive without so much as a minor bone? That is a result of her quick thinking and training as an officer. I'm asking her the question. She said that my mitochondria were a mutation. I like, the, new VTuber outfit. Yeah, I based it on Aya. Fuck! That's meant to be like, at the end, that's meant to be Baker exclaiming Aya's name, but it just looks like, only speak when I tell you to, alright? She said my mitochondria were mutating. Fuck! Your mitochondria? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Deku! Who said this? Melissa. No. She said she was Eve. But according to a report, Melissa Pierce was killed in the fire. Melissa did die. Her body had been taken over by this Eve. What's this Eve? Some kind of alien? People, she's very tired and we are still investigating. That'll be all for today. Fuck! I thought I told you not to say anything! I got a PS5? Oh, hell yeah. I'm telling the truth, sir. That is not the point! Who is going to believe you? You'll only stir up the media and cause people to panic. So she was only... Let's fucking go. Baker, who? What does he want? I'll put him through then. This is Captain Baker. What? Me? You'll have to speak up. Yes. What? Yes. Alright. Some Japanese scientist, I think. I couldn't understand his English too well. He was raving about some Mito something. Says he's coming over here. Mito? Is it mitochondria? You mean that thing in the cell that makes energy from oxygen? I'd have heard about that in school. That's what Eve had said. That it was time for the mitochondria to be set free. Hey, I just read that there was some researcher at the museum who wrote a new theory on them. Sir, I'm taking fuck to go talk to the researcher. Mito, welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows. Go. Better get there before the media. May explain the phone call too. Yes, sir. Come on, fuck. Mighty-O's cereal for breakfast. This is just the most relentless hazing, police hazing of all time. I also love concept art of Aya on her own desk. Like, that's actual concept art of Aya Brea right there on the desk. Let me see if I can't find the exact, yep, found it. Literally, first result when you Google Aya Parasite Eve. It's a black and white in the game, but you can tell that is the same image. How many good fuck moments have there been so far? Actually, a surprisingly good amount. ESP up. You're still on about that, huh? I'll bring the car around front. Meet me up. I'll be in the car around, meet me up front. Please, Aya. Alright, let's rock and roll. And it's time to go talk to at least a scientist. I love full-scale fucking... Look at this. Actually Manhattan. Along with PS5, I got Stray, Horizon Forbidden West, and Dragon Quest Monsters. Ooh, and FF16. Yo. Hell yeah. We're going to the Museum of Natural History. Dr. Hans Clamp will be there. Dr. Clamp? What's his area of research? This map music goes hard, right? Well, according to the papers, he's working on a new theory. Mitochondria or something. It seems to cover the whole genetic spectrum. That's odd. To have a PhD and be working in a museum. Well, he's pretty antisocial. Doesn't like to waste time outside of research. Oh, great. We're gonna have a grand time with this one. Yeah. I know where you're going with this. Just be careful this time, huh? Are you referring to the press conference? Yeah. Daniel, why do you kiss the chief's butt? You two joined the force at the same time, didn't you? Yeah, but that was years ago. Now he's my boss. Persona 5 Royal, Arkham Knight, Elden Ring, Fallen Order, and Miles Morales. Ooh, that's still a good selection. It's been a while since I visited a museum. Dinosaur exhibit. Loved these things when I was a kid. Huh, looks like it's closed today. Well, let's see what the security guard can do for us. This game uses forced perspective so well. Like this, you can tell they learned and took notes from Resi. Hey, how you doing? Doing okay. Pretty cold day, though. How about yourself? We're looking with the NYPD. We're looking for a Dr. Clamp. He works here, doesn't he? Here it is. Matter of fact, he's up there in his room right now. Too bad we won't get no dinosaurs in this, right? Oh, not true. Did he do something? No, we just want to talk with him. That's all. Thank you. It shouldn't take long. Place is pretty creepy without any people. You'll find him in the research lab on the second floor. He's been pretty busy for the last few weeks. Doesn't come out. Ever. Thanks. Oh, by the way, did you sign in? Here, policy. Let's keep track of who comes in. Thanks, fuck. Gee, Daniel, you sure you don't want to run down here and do it yourself? Notebook's on the counter. Thanks. I honestly really like Aya, because even though, like, Aya does spend a lot of time, like, kind of quiet. However, Aya also does have really solid moments of, like, personality, where she's just, like, she's a little sarcastic. She's funny. I like Aya. Thanks, fuck. Probably should wait before I get a PS Plus card before transferring. Oh, maybe. Just my name. Yep, that should be enough. Unless you want to leave your number, too. Yeah, no, Aya's fun. Hey, fuck. Over here. Like, you get the sense that she's a rookie cop in New York in 1997. She's a little green. Excuse me? Hello? Hey. Dr. Clamp. Dr. Clamp! I hear you. We're with the NYPD. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Professor, we're looking for clues concerning the incident which occurred. Are you accusing me? Huh? What is this again? What is this? Fuck. This man. I know him, I think. What's wrong? Are you okay, fuck? Yeah. We'd like to ask you about the mitochondria research you've been doing. NYPD, huh? Why are you interested in my work? The subject mentioned the mitochondria would be set free. Now, do you? The suspect ignited people without laying a finger on them. Then it transformed into some kind of creature and ran off. Since you mentioned mitochondria, we were hoping you could supply us with some info. You two have absolutely no idea what the true mitochondria is like. Do you? The mitochondria possesses its own unique genetic code. Its own? Are you saying it's a separate organism? Precisely. Kinda like a parasite or something, huh? I saw Dale, I thought dude was wearing a gold suit, like, my god, I was... Nah, he's not that much of a Chad, it's beige. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell? Oh no, it's so much more than that. Parasite. That's an interesting way of describing his most fascinating creature. Ah, I see now. Parasite Eve. We cannot live without the mitochondria. Do you understand? The mitochondria creates energy for us. Without it, we're nothing. We are here because the mitochondria allows us to be here. Our brain, for example. The brain functions due to interactions between axons, and dendrites. This interaction is possible due to the energy that the mitochondria provides. Did you know the mitochondria is capable of discharging 200,000 volts of electricity? This not only pertains to the electrical exchange, but also applies to heat energy as well. Heat? The combustions from last night were... For a human to burn and melt, 1,600 degrees of heat must be generated. There are several hundred mitochondria present within a single cell. If all the mitochondria in the body began functioning at the same time, a tremendous amount of energy would be generated and released. Melting a human into a puddle of fluid would be a simple task with so much energy. So you're saying that the mitochondria ignited these people? My favorite character, Parasite Steve. Gee, this guy doesn't have villain vibes. Professor, you may be right that we need the mitochondria to live, but in the end, we're just using them for energy, right? Haha, you have no idea. The mitochondria have control over an organism's growth. Take this hand, for example. Before we're born, the hand is merely a glob of flesh. But when cells between the fingers deteriorate, that's when the fingers first form. When the cells which make up the body aren't needed anymore, it receives a signal for it to die. Has someone made a video comparing the science in this game with real science facts and myths? Most of the science in this book is based on, pseudoscience laid out in a Japanese book, a Japanese horror-ish novel written by, an actual pharmacologist. It's pseudoscience, but it is loosely based on actual science. Like, the whole thing about mitochondria producing energy and cellularly determining, like, growth stuff is true. It's just taken one step further, and then 10 more. What the rap sheet is? I'm not sure about that exactly. The signal is initiated by the mitochondria. When it is relayed, the genetic information in the nucleus is cut off and, in essence, dies. The same mitochondria is said, the same can be said for aging. The mitochondria mutates 10 times faster than the cells. Of course, this also applies to mutant forms of mitochondria as well. When too many mutant mitochondria multiply, energy production level decreases. The decrease in energy production is associated with the aging process. So are you still stupid enough to say that we are the higher species? But you're not saying that the mitochondria is doing this consciously, right? When I said that the mitochondria can mutate 10 times faster than normal cells, I also meant that they could evolve at a rate 10 times faster. Since the beginning of creation, the mitochondria has been evolving at this rate. This is no surprise that they could possess a power beyond our cognition. No surprise at all. Let me tell you something. There was a scientist who tried to determine the mutation rate of mitochondria. With this, the scientist wanted to establish a connection with human ancestry. In 1987, it was announced that the root of all humans can be traced to a single woman in Africa. This finding was announced around the world. And with this, the mitochondrial theory spread like wildfire. This is the book. Parasite Eve. You know what they call the root of it all? Mitochondria Eve. Splendid name. Just incredible. Eve? The suspect in yesterday's case called herself Eve. What? Hey, if you know anything, you better not be holding back on us. She called herself Eve. Sorry, but I've told you what I know. I'd like to return to my studies now. I believe you know the way out. Hey, you better explain what the hell is going on here. Daniel, just forget it. Let's go. God damn it. What the hell is wrong with that guy? I can't stand him. That man. I've seen him before, but I can't remember where. It's Daniel. What? Okay, we'll be right there. Fuck, looks like we got a break in the case. Look at how fast Daniel is driving. In Manhattan on Christmas. What? We gotta get back to the station, fuck. Hang on, I'm kicking this thing in the turbo. Okay, deja vu. Cue deja vu. Oh, cue deja vu. Daniel is driving like 100 miles an hour, right? The whole place is going nuts. Wonder what's happened. We got a lead on the Eve case. Let's go, folks. We got a meeting. The dude wasn't even going full speed. I like that the board changes. I never actually noticed that the board changes. Main parts of this game take place at night? True. Alyssa's solo concert was scheduled for today. She had disappeared after last night's incident, and the concert was cancelled. But people are still gathering at the stage. We must not let another massacre happen again. The concert is at Central Park Amphitheater. Central Park? What is it, Daniel? Fred and Lorraine. They're at that concert! What? Daniel, we're not through. Screw you, Baker! My son's in danger! Daniel. Fuck. Watch his back. Yes, sir. Either that or you go ludicrous speed. Light speed too slow? At Central Park? I certainly hope it's not a repeat of last night. I'm going to save that mod permit because I don't feel like we need it right now. And the mod permits, can be stored. When are you gonna let me tune up the guns? I didn't ask to be assigned you to watch the warehouse all day, you know. As long as you see guns as toys, you'll never touch them. Hey, I know I can make a stronger gun than you. Guns aren't supposed to be stronger, you numbskull. They're supposed to be safer. Fine, you geezer. Wholly optional scene, actually. Sorry, fuck. Didn't mean to make a scene. And that goes for you, too. You can never be too careful with a gun. You have an equipment modification permit with you? What? I can do it so much better. I can turn into a gun into a cannon easy. But yeah, no, I'm gonna store the mod permit here. But the nice thing about this place is you can come here over and over, and it's a renewable source of medicines. I bet fuck wants a stronger gun. True. Alright. Central Park. Oh, dude. I forgot about this song. What the hell does Melissa... No, Eve want from us? Well, it looks like she wants people to gather in one big area. Damn! That thing got my boy involved! She's gonna pay for this! Let's hurry! Just hang in there, Ben. I'm coming for you. These cutscene vibes give me major Soul Hackers vibes. Honestly, I get the comparison. Deja vu. Definitely. Ben! Daniel, stop! I'm gonna get my boy, rookie! Oh! Sometimes you gotta look before you leap, old-timer. I don't care if I burn. I'll go. Ben's my son. He's the only family I've got. Damn it. I can't do anything. Leave it to me. What? I'll get them out safe, I promise. Besides, Ben needs you. You won't do him any good if you're dead. Alright. I'm counting on you, fuck. I know. And welcome to the first actual dungeon of the game. Central Park. Like, the dungeons in this game are like actual places that you can visit. And, while I don't live in New York, apparently a lot of them are like very faithfully created. So like, to a certain extent, if you know how Central Park looks, you know your way around these dungeons. And that's kind of wild. Oh, right. I'm still using the club. Now, the unfortunate thing is that stronger weapons do tend to be slower to recharge. So, that is a problem. And as you can just see, we were just poisoned. So you gotta be careful for that. If this game gets a remaster, I want a Daniel mode with but you just play as Daniel and fuck never existed. Honestly, I would be interested in that, even if it didn't make a whole lot of sense, narratively. Just because I do love stuff like that. Honestly, I would really like a Parasite Eve remaster. Speaking of Parasite Eve remaster, actually, I forgot to put my old armor away, and I do want to do that. Oh! I didn't know this was here. They're going up in flames. What's going on here? Harry rushed in there without listening to Daniel and... Fuck. He's dead. Fuck. Ben's... Don't worry. I'll find him. I won't come back until I do. Parasite Eve in the style of Resi 4 remake would be... Resi 4 remake would be god tier. Yes. No. Like, absolutely. I want this... I want that viscerally. Like, either that or in the style of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I could see both being very good. And that's the best part about Parasite Eve. Is that if you made it lean more into its Final Fantasy elements, or more into its, Resi elements, it would still work. And I think that's really neat. What about the style of the third birthday? No, no. The gameplay, I feel like if the gameplay was a bit tighter in Third Birthday, like, the idea for the gameplay was there in Third Birthday, but it doesn't work. I don't know what it's missing, but it's missing something. Dead Rising 4 not only exists, but it's technically a Christmas game. True. Yeah, no, like, this gameplay obviously has that, like, old Squaresoft touch, where it's just, like, this game has, like, 18 different things going on that all make it just so unbelievably awesome. Alright, we, skipped the 50-50. Nice. This game's soundtrack is really unique as well. Yeah, no, like, it's based on, like... It has pieces of, like that detective, kind of, noir vibe, while also having that, like, really creepy sounding, horror vibe. And it's combine that with a hint of techno and a hint of opera. Like, I believe Yoko Shimomura actively said, like, she was wanting to combine, like, techno and opera, basically. Which is, like, two genres that shouldn't work together. And I think that's really cool. I'm about to die. I'd say it worked. Yeah, no, like, some of the music in this game is so weird. Like, all of Eve's boss themes are some of the strangest sounding tracks I think I've ever heard. And it works so well. Okay, so, here we are. Junk. I'm not gonna take it because I, kind of want to keep some of my, medicine. But, junk is special. If you give junk to, I believe, it's... Torres. It's Wayne. He can turn junk into... he can turn junk into super weapons. Some of the strongest weapons in the game. Thank God for instance cases. Should have stored the other guns too, now that I think about it. But, yeah, no, so, like, the thing is, junk is normally kind of difficult to find. However, it can be looted off the birds in this area specifically, in Central Park. Which makes Central Park one of the best places for grinding junk. If you want the junk, weapons. And some of the junk weapons are so useful that you want them on, like, moral principle. A noise that hurts you so much you want to remove from existence? Yes, Third Birthday. Third Birthday, every time. Alright, now... Okay, did I find it? Zoo key. Yes. Shit. There's like 3 different things in this fucking room, and all of them are annoying. Better gear, less slots. I'll take it. Eve was here. I think that's everything in this room. I'm not sure. Yeah, no, the Third Birthday is an insult to the audience on a functional level. The world would be better for Third Birthday's lack of existence. I think you can actually have... Oh, no. I forgot where the encounter trigger was in this one. Also, behold, monkeys. It is also worth noting, most of your guns do actually have fall off. So like if I don't... Oh, okay. I think I got crits, so that didn't help at all. That's a funny monkey. Yeah, no, he can throw his arm like a boomerang. Also, here's a fun thing. Bonus points. Every time you level, you gain bonus points. Which you can use to, level up, make it so that your bonus meter charges faster, or so that you have more item slots. You can also use it to upgrade weapons, which makes bonus time extremely valuable. What's in here? Snakes! We got lucky on the poison chance on that one. It's a good thing the snakes here actually have farmable items, because otherwise we might struggle for resources somewhat. Medicine 2! I forgot this area has really early medicine 2s. Poison cure, that could be useful. At least until we unlock detox. We'll check the part I missed on the VOD. Ah, alright, yep. Grab that back. I also do have, I have uploaded Parasite, Day 1. I'm going to set it to go live later today. The only reason I didn't earlier was because I need to make a thumbnail and I was pretty well busy all of yesterday. It'll go live, later tonight. Probably after stream, honestly. Uh-oh. I believe this is the encounter people farm for junk. I believe monkeys can also have a chance to drop junk, but I might be wrong about that. That was unlucky. Ow. That was... oh, God. Alright, yeah, I need a medicine 1. The other nice thing about this is, this game works, basically every crate is instanced. So that means if you leave something here, you could come back on disc 2, and it'll still be here. Which is really cool. Also, one of my favorite things about this game, the encounter environments. Like, this room sucks. I hate it. The game makes you fight in a Y, and I wonder why it's making me do that. Because it makes it so unbelievably difficult to actually dodge anything. And that's actually really fun. It's challenging. The V room. Disc 2 goes hard. Honestly, I think it's just like the way the game is designed. The game design here is really tight. Games that have a whole other disc are great as a concept. Right, and this game barely needs it. Because like disc 1 has, I believe, everything up to like halfway through day 5 as is on one disc, and that includes the Chrysler Building. P1 and 2 in a style of 4-make. 2 has a lot of potential. Yeah, because 2 was especially more resi from the start. I think 2 done in the style of resi 4-make would be really good. Honestly, I would remake PE1 in the style of 7 remake, and I would do 2 in the style of resi 4 remake. That would be what I would do. Third birthday I would also probably do in the style of 4-make, personally. And that spits you out back over here. Wait, is this a... No, that's not a room. But yeah, no, like, PE1 and PE2 play different enough from each other that I think they would benefit from different styles of remake. If I had to pick one for the entire series, I would probably say, Final Fantasy VII. Just because I think like the ATB system is a really great part of this game, and I kind of miss it in PE2. But I could see both working for the 4 remake. I just personally prefer this style over up. They can mix both. They could make their own style of it. Honestly, the guns, if they really all the animals have escaped. If they actually just sat down and rebalanced PE2 around the gunplay, like the gun building system of this game, and the gun system of this game, and made it work for... How would they do that? They would have to completely redo the guns. They would have to really play with the gun Frankenstein system if they wanted to make it play like Resi 4 make. I think it's possible, mind you. I just think they would have to really play with it. Get the Warframe devs on that shit? Honestly? The holiday season brings joy to us all. Honestly, Zeph? Good comparison. And this Christmas will be the most special of all. Special because I will no longer be under the control of a host, as I have since the dawn of time. Humans are weak. Mitochondria can self-evolve. Mitochondria must now take over the nucleus. Eve has joined the war on Christmas, on the side of the Christmas. Oh, that is so gross. Fuck, I have to get backstage and stop her. Yeah, this game gets a little grody. This game gets a little grody. Also, the music, again. Stop her! Her Christmas cheer is too powerful. Why? Why are you doing this? You again. But you are too late. You will not ruin my plans as you did last night. Whoop! Stop! Hydrate? Yeah, I might go get some water in a minute. My throat is a little hurt. Yeah, I'm be right back. I'm gonna pee and get some water real quick. I shan't be long. And then I will return. Wait, I thought I fixed this. God damn it. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright. Alright. I would have lost my mind if Eve has a bulletproof vest on and said, "Your bullets are ineffective, now you're powerless to stop me." I mean, I kind of assume Eve could maybe pull that shit herself, just like, I mean, Eve is pretty bullet resistant already. Let's be real here. Welcome back. What's going on, Ryuka? Oh, okay. This shit. Okay, so you can see it right here, right there on the map. There is a tool. There was a chest. Let me set this so you guys can. Okay, you guys can't see the cursor. Nope, never mind. It's not there. So like right. Let me draw a line straight up on screen from Aya's head, and you can see the chest. It's right there. I don't think I can draw on screen right now, and it's a little annoying. This is why Epic Pen exists. Would Epic Pen work? I don't have Epic Pen installed on this computer. I had Epic Pen installed on my laptop. I see it? Okay, good. But camera change. Now you can't see it. So let me just bumble all over here. And there you go. It's just ammo. But you might not think to keep going and find a save point. Unfortunately, the save point is locked behind the fucking bear! It's bear time. Thankfully, I'm good at video games. Ah, yes, the New York Bear. Well, okay, in fairness, this is explained. All the animals in Central Park escaped. And have been turned into mitochondria monsters. I thought there was more over here. I keep a bear in a park. Central Park is a zoo. Central Park Zoo. Like, I actually really like this because this one has precedent. There's a reason why all of these animals are here and only appear here. Because Central Park has a zoo. The encounters are designed with thought. You only encounter the zoo animals in the zoo area. Because that's what the game is able to throw at you. Also, you just saw a little blonde girl head down that way. But if you ignore her, you find this area. Gotta love correct enemy theming. Exactly. Your inventory is full. Let's toss a medicine one here. And it's a tool. Don't mind if I do. Destination. Oh, right, BP, sorry. Destination. Original. Grab the stats. Upgrade. And also, just to show it off. Oh, we don't have enough? Oh, alright, fair enough. I just witnessed a massacre at the Opera. I don't get paid enough for this. I'm gonna take my PTO. Eve wins. Nice job, Aya. You fucking suck. Yeah, no, like, tools are awesome. And, I believe there is a method at which you can, more or less farm tools. Which is why I'm, down for using some of them now. And also, tools are basically just like you could more or less cargo gear items through the entire game, which is awesome. However, there is one type of tool that we do not and will not ever get rid of under any circumstances. And we have not found it yet. There are only a couple of those kinds of, special tools throughout the entire game. So, we'll keep an eye out for them. I love how creepy this, game's atmosphere is. Like, you can tell this game wears its Resi on its sleeve. And it does a really good job at it. Like, this game does a good job at being, like, knowing what to take from Resi and, knowing when to, play to the strengths of the developers. That being RPGs. It knows where to be Resi and it knows where to be Final Fantasy. And that's what's honestly such a shame to me. Is, because this game nails, when to be an RPG and when to be a survival horror so well that the fact that they decided to more or less double down on the survival horror and let a lot of the RPG go by the wayside in Parasite 2 is always just so disappointing to me. Because they did such a good job with it in Parasite 1 and did a good job with it in a unique way. Like, this game feels like no other game. And I think that's really, really special. Ah, right. The Bear Snake Bridge. I hate this bridge. Fuck. Right, I forgot. The bears are electric. And while you're on the bridge, you really can't do anything to dodge the bear. That's another thing that I really like, not only is there a thought put into where enemies appear, also heal 2, awesome. Not only is there thought put into where enemies show, like what enemies show up where, but even in the context of the enemies themselves, it feels like every encounter is its own mini fight. Like, hi, yes! On the bridge, there are 2 smaller enemies, and a larger enemy sniping you until you can get past the ads. The encounter design in this game rocks. Electronic Bear Gaming. Oh no. And here, look, behold. Two enemies that are strong at range that you need, so you want to get in on them. But then you're not in on the other one. Overcooked ramen. Ah, that sucks. The encounter design in this game is so smart. And if you can just run through, but if you're smart, you notice these. Yo, early Robin stream? Yeah, I've been streaming at 1 for the Parasite Eve. And defense +1. Just free upgrade to your armor if you're paying attention. How you doing, Crast? Crast, the Paramount Pictures. Which leads to an entirely optional encounter. The blobs. I think the blobs can actually show up in other locations, but so it's actually kind of surprising that we've only gotten them here. Unfortunately, are they bushes? I don't know what these creatures are. Detox. Well, I know what they are. They're kicking my ass. Those look like vines, maybe? It could just be like mutated bushes. Mitochondria being the powerhouse, mitochondria being in everything means they can make plant enemies. There's no reason to say it can't be bushes. Parasite Eve, my favorite Christmas game. Yeah. I love body horror. That's a rare sentence. God. I actually do pretty bad in the bush encounter usually. That was pretty good. I feel like I did pretty good at that. Yeah, just entirely optional encounter that you can just take. This game really lets you just kind of go where you think is best, and I think that's really cool. Also, it'll stick an encounter right on top of a save point because it's an asshole. Okay, so I'm strong enough to kill the birds on a crit now. I don't think the gun is strong enough to kill, oh, yeah, hi, yeah, remember how I said some encounters are assholes? Behold. Mr. Worldwide over here. Filling the entire room with poison. I know I appreciate a lot about this game, but I don't think I appreciate the encounter design of like the normal, like the random encounters more or less very much. So I think that's actually something that's worth talking about. This game is really smart with like its moment to moment as well. But if the normal encounters are as good as I keep saying they are, how about the bosses? worms. And they're throwing fucking spine grenades. Oh, you can actually tell what direction they're gonna fly in. Oh, no, never mind. Sometimes they'll fly in an arc, sometimes they'll fly in a circle. The projectiles look the same. Got one, and if you notice, once you take down one, the other three get bigger. Which sucks. That's two. Bigger still. And every time they get bigger, they just get a little stronger. It's the same guys. That was just really good positioning on my part. Nice crit. Come on. Okay, we are going over here. Yep, we're safe. Damn. Should have healed. Fuck. I'm gonna go for another heal too. Another thing that I always liked is that, well, normally you have to hold the run button out of combat. In combat, you don't have to. You can just, Aya is always running in combat. It's just a nice quality of life. Double crit, let's go. I don't know what the, formula is for crit rate in this game. Probably better than SMG Nocturne. And the big one. Unfortunately, we played that very well. Barrier. Use parasite power to absorb damage. Annoyingly, the Alaskan bullworm. Barrier. Not as good as it sounds. Because you never have more parasite energy than you have health. It is just a humongous waste of parasite energy. Astronomical waste of parasite energy. Always, always terrible. Parasite, energy only run. Again, literally impossible because we are finishing day 2 right now and we still don't have Divine Shot. Are we the baddies? Like, that's the big problem. We still don't have Divine Shot. Is Divine Shot the actual name, or am I getting that confused with SMT Nocturne? If there was a way that you could just, like, get Divine Shot early, then that would actually be interesting. Because Divine Shot is fun because it's very strong, while also having a unique downside. Because if you ever burn yourself out of parasite energy, I've not shown this off because I play around it, if you ever run out of PE, then Aya is temporarily stunned for a couple of seconds. So, the fact that Divine Shot burns out all of your parasite energy is bad. But it makes up for it by being super strong. Also, hi Eve, just sitting here with by herself with a horse. Your genes are stronger than I thought. Come, my dear, let's go for a ride. Yeah, because the Ishii is I just turned it off to play something else that I was playing for 69 minutes. Nice. Also, Aya being normal. Aya, what the fuck? Just shoot her. Why? Why be on the human side? Why not? I'm a human. Why are you going with them and not me? Fuck. What? Welcome to the smallest arena in the entire game. I love this arena because it really just like, unless you know exactly where to stand, Eve can melee you at any time. And then you also have to dodge the beams of hellfire. It seems you still don't know who I am. Well, if you don't know, your mitochondria will. That's why you were drawn to the opera. What are you talking about? I only got on that sleigh because you always wanted to fight on the astral plane. Here, let me explain directly. Stop it! If we join forces, all the other mitochondria in the world will... Stop! Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. I knew it was dangerous to fight Eve on the astral plane. See, Eve's mistake was setting the horse on fire as a flex. It was like literally no reason for her to do that. Thanks for the biology lesson, Eve. Eve is the champion of pseudoscience. What could it mean? What could it mean? Fuck! Fuck! Answer me! Daddy! Ben? Would you go into the concert? I came here with Mom, but she was all weird. What do you mean, Ben? I came with Mom so the three of us could be together. So that's why you came to get me. Mom went to the stage, but she freaked out. What do you mean, Mom freaked out? I got near the stage and started to feel sick. I wanted to go home. Mom wasn't herself, Dad. She left and everyone else went too. Lorraine. Casualties were much worse this time. We cannot put the lives of citizens in jeopardy any longer. We have orders to evacuate all citizens out of Manhattan. Fortunately, most people are out of the city for Christmas. What do we do, sir? We'll stay and assist in neutralizing Eve. Shouldn't we leave it to the army? We're the ones supposed to be protecting the city. Any word from Fuck? Damn it. Where could she be? Daniel, I need your help to evacuate the citizens. She's the only thing against this thing now. I'm gonna go look for her. Shouldn't we stop him, sir? He's lost Lorraine. He'll find fuck. You two help with the evacuation. And welcome to the most... Oh, Daddy! These cops got some potty mouths, right? This is the most unrealistic part of the story, that most of Manhattan was evacuated in a night. Not even a day, not even 24 hours. They get this shit done in like under 12. He'll find another fuck. Oh no. Ben, I'm sorry. I have to go find fuck. Where did she go? I don't know, but she's the only one that can fight the thing that hurt your mommy. Gaff, look after the kid, will you? I will, don't worry. Daddy! Come on, sport. You like dogs? I'll introduce you to the best police dog in town. Can I show the boy the dog? Sure, let me open the fence. Hey, you got a visitor. This is Shiva. Hey, I think she likes you. Hey, that tickles. And behold, the sincere attempt at evacuating Manhattan in an evening. It's nice that the game does have lighthearted scenes here and there. Right, yeah, like, this is, like, actual people in the situation. How many times do I gotta tell you? We blocked this off. You won't even find a cat on this street. I told you. I've already contacted the police about this matter. What? I'm not getting anywhere with my English. Hey, you Chinese? No, I am Japanese. Nanda. Nihonjin desu ka? Oh, yes! Can you speak Japanese? Shoto dake ne. Dare desu ka? I'm Kunihiko Maeda. Japanese... This is the best part of this game. So, like, this cop is just, like, being randomly racist for no reason. And then all of a sudden... Take it easy, man. It's bad for your heart. I'm getting hot! Help! Now, see, think about this. From what we have known, Eve's pyrokinesis can either be proximity-based, or it can be directly triggered by Eve. It cannot be proximity-based because the other cops and Maeda are fine. Meaning the only explanation for this scene is Eve decided to combust the racist cop specifically. I'm evil, not racist. I have standards. Man is racist, bursts in flames. Mitochondria does not take to being racist. Based. Spontaneous human combustion. I believe that's correct. Like, the one cop was actually being cool. The other cop was burst into flames because he was not. I'm sure the explanation is more just meant to be, the racist burst into flames because that makes sense in context. But, like, when you think about it, it just becomes funnier. He failed the vibe check. Where? Hospital? Also, something I just noticed. So all of those shots of the hospital, are actual screenshots of, the hospital section, which I believe will act as day 4. Those are just, like, actual in-game stills of the hospital location, for day 4. However, because they are the stills of the hospital used in day 4, there are Christmas decorations on and in the hospital, as you could have just seen. Which, means that these flashbacks Aya's having would have also have had to take place in around Christmas time, around 20-some years ago. By sheer coincidence. Which I don't believe is ever explicitly stated. So, reused assets imply that those are just also centered around Christmas. Oh, you're finally awake. Are you sure it's coincidence? Honestly, fantastic question, actually. Who are you? I'm Kunihiko Maeda. I'm a scientist from Japan. He found you. No, he found you. Daniel! There's no one out here but cops. It's a ghost town. Never seen anything like it. Pretty creepy if you ask me. Where's Eve? What happened to the people in Central Park? Ben was okay, but the rest of the audience, well, they just disappeared. Disappeared? You mean they weren't ignited? They all melted into slime and became one big mass. That's something new. Nothing like that happened in Japan. Japan? Fun fact, actually. More fun trivia. I don't believe it's ever been directly confirmed, but, it is, somewhat believed that, the character of Maeda is based on the original author of the Parasite Eve book, to which this game is a sequel. The powerhouse of the festive season. A similar incident occurred several years ago in Japan, although it wasn't as grandiose in scale as this one. What? Hey, give us the details. It all started when a scientist's wife was involved in a car accident. The scientist tried to culture her liver cells in order to keep her alive. Scientists named those cells Eve. Eve? The liver cells multiplied and her mitochondria eventually took over her physical body. That's cool in this game, not as much in another game. Yeah. After acquiring the scientist's sperm, Eve tried to give birth to an ultimate being. Ultimate being? What kind of being? She, the being who mutated from the liver cells, couldn't maintain her body for long. By the way, before the car accident occurred, the wife had registered to have her organs donated. Though after the accident, her kidneys were transplanted into a young girl, and Eve implanted a fertilized egg in the young girl, who gave birth to an ultimate being. I was extremely interested in this, and went to his lab so that I could conduct research. After hearing about this incident, I had to fly over here. What the hell is going on here? I wish I could explain more. Fuck, you okay? Yeah. I'm fine. I thought that monster had gotten a hold of you. Thought it was too late. When I felt Eve, something inside of me felt like it was being... You felt like you were about to be ignited, correct? No, she's... Well, she's the only one that isn't affected. What? Shadow the Hedgehog? What do you mean? I'm right here. An old pumpkin. The ultimate pumpkin pie. The ultimate life form. You must sacrifice 50,000 spawns. I don't understand. Fuck, I think I may be a monster. Like her. What? What are you saying? I don't know. What if I end up killing you? Well, shut up. You know that's not... Please, Daniel, I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Please go away. Just stay away from me. Fuck. Please. Yes, I understand your point. Hey, where do you think you're going? Even if I am a monster, I don't ever want to kill you, Daniel. Please. I could never forgive myself if I killed you. Fuck. You're no monster. My best partner. Fuck Bray. Kinda loses something. Always be by your side. Always. Daniel is so cool. Platonic soulmates. When I touched Eve, that feeling, was it Maya? But Maya died in the car crash with Mom. No, it just couldn't be. Honestly, the decision to not have Daniel in Parasite 2 was criminal. Absolutely criminal. But, as to where that's going, we'll find out tomorrow in Day 3, Selection. Yeah, no, like, this game gets, like, doing the games like this is actually really fun, because it leads to, like, so many, like, you never really feel like the game is cliffhangering you until you play it like this, and that's what makes it feel so great, actually. Like, the game genuinely feels really nice when you cliffhanger it like this, and I think that's really, really cool. It's one of my favorite things about playing the game this way, actually. But, as I said, and as I have been playing it, we must once again adjourn for the night. So, thank you all for coming, and I hope to see you all tomorrow for Day 3 Selection. Ta-ta.